Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. My name is Connor, and I'll be your host for today's live stream. Hope everybody's doing amazing. We have a lot to talk about in today's live, so stick with me until the end, and let's hop right into the show, starting off, as we always do, with our crypto market overview. So, the market has been very slow this weekend in terms of short-term outlook. Now, long-term outlook, a lot of talk about this cycle in general, where we're at in the cycle, where we're going to go from here. And I will be sharing where I think we are at in this cycle in this live stream, as well as, where I think we're going to go and how I am preparing for that in terms of, structuring portfolios and stuff like that. Now, in regards to the market, currently Bitcoin has been at 67, 68K all weekend long, getting a slight move down right now. Ethereum has been holding the $3,800 level since the spot ETF approval. It's been, we'll hop into the charts in a moment, but it's been pretty much dead sideways at this level. And overall, everything is really flat currently. Not a lot of volatility still with the utility fundamental coins. The main movers are still meme coins currently. And you can see Pepe taking a bit of a dip today, down 6.5%. in the past 24 hours. So very slow right now. We're experiencing something called time-based capitulation. And what is time-based capitulation? Well, simply put, it's where the market takes its time for so long that most people just give up because they don't have the patience to see it through. And this happens every single cycle. Look at what happened back in 2020. Bitcoin was at like $10,000 to $12,000 for like months before it eventually went on to break the all-time high at 20K and then run to 60K. It took months at that $10,000 level to resolve and play out. And, right here at 67K, 70K, it's really kind of similar to what we were seeing back in 2020 in the sense that it's taking a long time to resolve from this current consolidation. But I am in the camp. I do believe it will break and resolve to the upside. Only time will tell, and I'm speculating, but I am bullish, and I don't think that this bull run is over just yet. Now, before we get into this analysis, let's go ahead and catch up with our live chat today. Shout out to Monero Killer saying, what's up? He says, what's up, bro? Greetings from Holland, as always. Appreciate you, Monero Killer. Shout out to everybody in Holland watching today's live stream. We got Reverend Flashback saying, hi, Connor. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Reverend Flashback. How are you doing, my man? We got Minato in here saying, Connor the GOAT. Appreciate you, Minato, as always. Also, we got Armzilla flexing. My man, good to see you here in the live chat. We got Janine Silva saying, good morning. Feeling positive. Crypto Empire community. Awesome to have you here, Janine. We got Paul as well. What's going on, Paul, my man? And we got Crypto Middle East and Africa, a.k.a. Sharif, saying, hey, Connor, missed the last two lives. Happy to be here today. I'm a Giga Chad now. Let's go. Good to have you here, Sharif. And also we got Ladradoodle saying, hello, Empire. Thank you, Connor, for your consistency. Great to have someone who is always reliable. Smash the like button, folks. My man, Ladradoodle, always appreciate your support. And guys, listen to Ladradoodle. Smash the like button. Helps me out greatly. Gets this live stream out to more people. So go ahead and smash that like button right now. All right, let's hop into this analysis. Before I do that, shout out to Rigoberto and shout out to Silvadala. Shout out to Kazuya. Shout out to Man with a Plan. All you guys are awesome. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for being here. And yeah, let's hop into this analysis. So like I said, Bitcoin having a very slow weekend. If we look on the 4-hour time frame, it is dead quiet, radio silence on the charts with these current 4-hour candles. Little bit of weekend movement, but I mean, you have people zoomed in on the 5-minute chart where they're saying, oh, Bitcoin's pumping, and now, oh my God, Bitcoin's dumping. Look, nothing is happening. Price has not moved at all this weekend, okay? So look, what we want to see happen for Bitcoin is quite simple, and it hasn't changed from the previous weeks because price has not moved at all. All right, what we want to see here is we want to see Bitcoin go ahead and reclaim $69,000 to $71,000, flip this level into support, and then it can go ahead and attack the all-time high at 73K. All right, we're still in striking distance, but we must reclaim this key level really at $71,000 first before any good things to the upside can happen. Now to the downside, I mean, we're currently at the apex of a symmetrical pennant. All right, we're expecting volatility soon when this symmetrical pennant breaks. So, of course, there's a possibility it does break to the downside. And I don't think there's much downside here in the chart, right? Lowest I see is 65 to 63K. On the 12-hour time frame, you can use your EMAs and you can just see the level that I'm talking about here. Between 65 and 63K is the most downside I'm looking at. And that would be a flush out, in my opinion, before a move higher. So overall, I'm bullish on Bitcoin here, waiting for this symmetrical pennant to resolve. It's been in this really for the past 2 weeks. It's been coiling up very slow, and this is time-based capitulation. It makes people just want to throw in the towel and give up altogether. Now, this is all the shorter term stuff, right? This is all short term, what's going to happen in the coming days to weeks. Let's talk about the macro big cycle picture right now, because really that's the most important thing. Why is the macro big cycle picture the most important thing? Well, listen, the more time I'm in crypto, the more time, the more I learn and the more experience I get, the more I realize that crypto is a game of compounding big wins. What does that mean to compound big wins? It means that longer term investing is it's been my best key to success in crypto personally. I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for anybody else, and maybe other people have had different experiences. But investing and playing the cycle is the most foolproof way to have success in the crypto market. And that requires patience over multiple months to realistically over multiple years, because a full crypto cycle is 4 years long typically, right? And again, the biggest key to success is being able to compound big wins. Sure, you can keep on trading. Obviously, money is always relative depending on where you're at. But sure, you can keep on trading your small positions and going for small little wins. But the real big money is made, in my opinion, by going heavy and seeing it through until the real parabolic phase of the cycle, which we haven't had yet, in my opinion. So this is Bitcoin on the monthly time frame. All right, and I was sharing this inside of the Crypto Empire Mastermind the other day, but I want to go over it right now, because if you don't have the bigger picture in mind, you can very often get led astray. And the bigger picture is very simple. This is where we're at right now. All right, we're just underneath the all-time high at $73,000, and we're just underneath the previous all-time high as well from 2021 at $69,000. All right, we're in this consolidation. This is now the 4th month. June is the 4th month of this current consolidation, just underneath the previous all-time high from 2021. Typically, consolidation underneath the all-time high like this in a crypto bull run, which objectively we are in, leads to a parabolic move to the upside. Why do I say that? Well, we can just look at the previous cycles and see what's happened in previous cycles. And I'll show you right now. There's, of course, the most recent cycle from 2020, 2021. And in that, we had the bull market high from 2017 at $19,700, give or take. We experienced the bear market. Bitcoin dropped all the way down to around 3,000. We had a bear market rally, and the main supply zone from that 2017 run and also the bear market resistance in 2019, 2020 was right here at $10,000 to $12,000. When the bull market had started in 2020, we spent 2 months of consolidation in this $10,000 range, like I was just saying. We spent 2 months of consolidation, and then what happened? We broke to the upside, and this is the bull run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green monthly candles in a row. October to March. Straight green, straight up. No red to be seen. This is essentially what we are coming to in my head in this current cycle. All right, and I also have another example, because we can just look at another previous cycle. We can look at the 2013 cycle high and look at what happened leading into the 2017 cycle, right, when Bitcoin went to 20K. And look, if you know this already, stick with me, because I mean, it's still important to hear it again, because very oftentimes people lose sight of the bigger picture. In 2013, Bitcoin topped out at $1,200, bear market. Then what happened? Bitcoin's price found its way back to that previous all-time high. And what did it do? It spent a few months, 1, 2, 3, call it 3 months in consolidation. And then what happened? Blast off. Huge bull run, parabolic mania, several 100x's, 1000x's on altcoins. Obviously, the market was much different in 2017, but the structure on Bitcoin is eerily similar. And history doesn't repeat, but it often does rhyme. Okay, so in terms of where I think we are at in this current cycle and where I think we are going soon, if we're looking at the 2017 cycle, we are here. What happened? Parabolic blow off top. Several green months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months of bull market. Where are we compared to the 2021 cycle? We are here. Right here at the $12,000 to $10,000 range. Then what happened? 5 green months in a row. All right, so my money is on the line. I'm invested in a lot of altcoins. I'm in the market. And I'm personally expecting something similar to play out here, like what happened in 2017 and 2020, 2021. We're consolidating just underneath the all-time high. I'm expecting it to lead to a parabolic breakout higher. Could I be wrong? Of course I could. I'm only human. I'm not a sage with a magic crystal ball that can tell the future here and perfectly predict the market. If I could do that, I wouldn't be here on YouTube, okay? I would be the richest person in the entire world if I knew exactly which direction the market would go, right? I'm a speculator just like you. So with that being said, that's what I'm expecting to happen here on BTC over the next few months. We'll see. We'll see if this resolves to the upside. I'd say some people think we've topped out for the bull run. I think there's maybe a max 10% chance that we've hit a bull run top, because the market's always based on probabilities. So there's always a possible chance we have topped out. I would say there's a 10% chance that we topped out for this cycle. And there's a 90% chance that we're going to see some kind of parabolic crazy move on BTC and also get an altcoin season. So that's my macro outlook. It's pretty simple. I'm bullish. Now, when it comes to altcoin season, what do we need to see for that to happen? We need to see Bitcoin dominance drop. And looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart again, zoomed out on the macro. We're not zoomed in here on the 4-hour or the 1-hour time frame. We're looking at the bigger picture, the weekly and monthly charts. You can see this trend line on Bitcoin dominance going back to 2017. It was established here, March 2017. It was touched January of 2021, right? And then it fell off of a cliff. We had altcoin season in 2021. Well, we are now right back at that same trend line. Let's just clean this up a little bit. We are back at that same trend line that we visited in 2021 that was the rejection which led us to altcoin season when Bitcoin dominance dropped off of a cliff. Let's go to the logarithmic chart. There we go on the log scale. So here on the log scale, we can see that we've been rejected from this trend line, and we've also put in some very bearish sweeps on the monthly time frame, right? Rejected, we tried to break out. We closed back underneath the trend line. We've swept this high from December multiple times. The candles can't close above 55.25%. We're getting rejected from this resistance trend line. This looks like it's ready to roll over. What does it mean, roll over? It means it's going to get rejected ideally, and it's going to fall off a cliff back to our 40% level, and we're going to get an altcoin season again. The charts are lining up perfectly. I mean, I'm prepared for this scenario to play out, and my expectation it will happen leading into the elections in November 2024. So what does that mean? It means we are pretty far into the bull run, lads. We're pretty deep into it. How much time is left is really irrelevant, because the main thing is how you use the time and the results you get from being an active market participant. And what makes me think we're kind of later into the bull run? Well, we've had some really interesting things happening in the sense that these celebrities, Kris Jenner, whatever Jenner that was, made a meme coin rug pull Iggy Azalea making a meme coin. All these soldier boys back launching memes on Solana. So this is a tweet, and it's saying public service announcement. List of several of these celebrity coins launched in the past and their ultimate fate. They're all down 76 to 100%. So typically these celebrities will only pop up in crypto when there's dumb money in the market. Who's dumb money? Dumb money is retail. Again, if you watch the masterclass that I posted on YouTube the other day, you should definitely watch it. This most recent video, if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and watch it. But I describe retail exit liquidity, and these are the people that buy Dogecoin because Elon Musk talks about it on Saturday Night Live when the price is pumping. It's like straight green parabolic and that was the top, right? So this is dumb money in that sense. And celebrities, they go for the low-hanging fruit. They go for the people who aren't sophisticated investors, who can't think things through, who make crazy bad decisions consistently. And, that's how they can get away with these meme coin straight up rug pulls and make millions of dollars. Somebody needs to buy those coins for them to take the money out of it. Nobody who's been in crypto for like all bear market long, sticking with it, studying every day, is dumb enough to fall for this. At least I assume so. I could be wrong, of course. I hope you don't fall for a celebrity coin sham. But anyways, this tells me that we're pretty late into the cycle. We have, influencers who left all bear market coming back, talking about crypto again, pushing it to their huge audiences. We got celebrities launching coins. Like, objectively speaking, these are all signs. Some might call these market top signs, but like I said, I think there's a 10% chance the market's topped. I'm calling this that we're pretty late into the cycle now. And, we're getting to that point where it's going to be mania. It's going to be parabolic altcoin pump season, the true altcoin season. And after that comes another brutal bear market. So it's seriously like, I don't know how much time is left here. Like I said, I think we'll go into the elections, maybe early 2025, but you need to fully capitalize on the time we have left of these really bullish market conditions, because when the bear market hits, volume dries up completely and the opportunities just are not there like they are in a bull run. And if you've been in a bear market, you know that already. You know how brutal it is. So yeah, a lot of signs here that I'm seeing that we're later stages of this cycle currently. And if you're not prepared now, I'm not sure exactly what you are waiting for. All the charts, I just showed you 2 macro charts, and they're lining up perfectly for a parabolic pump. Everything's looking fine. Everything's looking right on schedule. But again, we're definitely later phase cycle. Now let's go ahead and take a look at ETH. Like I was saying, ETH right now, it's been in this consolidation since the ETF approval candle. And ETH is in striking distance of its all-time high. ETH's all-time high up here at 4,800. It can fill this gap very quickly, okay? So if Bitcoin breaks to the upside, expect ETH to go ahead and break to the upside too. I talked about this last week, I'm pretty sure, in the live stream, and my thoughts haven't changed from the last week. We're still in striking distance of all-time highs. We're still experiencing time-based capitulation, and we're still seeing really good prices on altcoins across the board. Now, when it comes to making your portfolio, structuring your portfolio, if you're not in the free Telegram group, join it. Link in the description down below. With the masterclass yesterday, I also shared with you my updated new model portfolios for like this point in the cycle, because I made them back in September of 2023 and they, performed extremely well. They're still up like 4x, 5x. They were up much more at the peak of the market, say in March before the crash, the most recent local crash we had. But anyways, I made some new model portfolios, and you can get them for free if you watch the masterclass and you're in the free Telegram group, right? The link is there to get them. But the strategy is simple, okay? I've come to the conclusion that having the simplistic approach and holding less coins is much better than having a shotgun approach and holding a ton of different projects. So what does that mean? It means if you want to follow this strategy that I'm following and that, I am recommending to people that ask for my guidance, what I would do, of course, because I can only share what I'm doing. I don't give financial advice, but The thing is, you need to concentrate capital into your highest conviction picks and not be spread out in 100 different coins. If you're spread out, your firepower is spread out, and you're not going to make as many gains. Where if you go heavy into a high conviction coin that ends up performing well. Of course, you never want to put too much money in one single coin that can compromise your entire portfolio if it ends up failing, right? This is risk management. It's very important to also exercise risk management, or else you're just a gambler. But again, concentrating capital is, in my opinion, the best way, hands down, to make your crypto portfolio and experience the growth that you actually want to see. Because let's say you catch a 10x, but you only put like 1% of your portfolio into it. Okay, a 10x is still great, but what if you had put, say, 10%, 20% of your portfolio into that 10x? You're going to see huge numbers growth. So this is what I've learned, and this is also what I apply. So that's how to structure a portfolio. I've made free ebooks. I've given you multiple examples. I've showed you how to do it. So it should be very crystal clear on how this is done. And again, you can join the Telegram group and you can get the new updated model portfolios, of course, after you watch the masterclass. I'm going to go ahead right now and I'm going to catch up with our chat and see what's going on with everybody. We got Gary McNee saying, good to see you in top form, Connor. Gary, my man, appreciate that. Thanks for your support. We got Jazzy saying, good to see you, legend. My man Jazzy, good to see you as well. Also, we got D Boga saying, hi, Connor. I appreciate you taking the time to live stream today. Please take a look at PELF on Solana. The last time we had a look, it was 4 mil. Had a pop to 7 mil. All right. So some meme coin requests. We can hop into the meme section of the stream now. I don't mind. Right? We talked about a lot of the fundamental stuff. I do still want to talk about some fundamental altcoins, but we can look at memes too. I'll take a quick look at PELF. And is this like a derivative of Slurf? Let's see what's going on with this one. Oh, it's Pelfer, this one. I remember. It's like the Leo meme from Wolf of Wall Street. So it went parabolic, bottomed, and it looks like it's starting to leg up higher. Start a bit of a comeback rally. And just first glance looking at the chart, if I was looking for a zone to be a buyer, it would be in here. All right, this orange box. If I wanted to be a buyer of this coin, I would look to buy it in the orange box. But yeah, it's looking pretty strong. It looks like it's bottomed out and it's coming out of the bottom. A reversal has started. So yeah, PELF. I remember this one, Deboga. It's looking pretty good. We got Armando saying, always grateful for this truth content. Appreciate your support, Armando. Hi, Connor. What's going on, my man? We got Ben saying, thoughts on this year being a solar cycle? Always bullish. Election year, Trump bullish, ETH ETF, Powell flipping bullish. Isn't it impossible to be bearish? Yeah, Ben, that goes right along the lines of what I was just saying. Looking at the macro charts, everything's lining up for a really strong ending of this year, 2024. So I agree with you. It's hard to be bearish. The way that I'm seeing the market, I'm seeing we move to the upside with strength. Hi, thoughts on Conan the Trump dog? Conan the Trump dog. So the original narrative, I believe, this thing, it went on a huge run. Shout out to everybody who made money with this. I know it's when it crashes calls. Never got into this one myself, but it went on a big run. People made gains here. Thoughts on this? So it's not actually Trump's dog. It was a special forces dog that received top accolades. It was originally, this meme coin was marketed originally as Conan Trump's dog, but that was inaccurate. That was not right. pumped on that narrative anyway. Welcome to the meme coin market. It's the Wild West. I mean, these people say anything to get their coin to pump, I guess. Crazy world. Anyways, would I buy this now? Probably not, but it looks like it's in a decent structure where it's holding a bottom with a clear resistance line to break, but personally, it's not my cup of tea. We got Caleb saying G Trump on base, next big token. And yeah, so G Trump, if you guys watch the channel, you know I made a video on it earlier in the week. This one here 3 days ago. And, you know, the thesis is clear on this, right? Trump is running for president. He just got convicted, and I'm pretty sure it boosted his support for him in the US and worldwide massively, right? Because people see like the truth of all that. So yeah, Trump is a Giga Chad, and Giga Trump here. Look, it's went on a crazy run. It's went on a really crazy run. It hasn't had any significant pullback. Every single dip, look at these red candles. Every dip has been bought up. Okay, so people are extremely bullish on this. And also, like I said in the video, the community I think is one of the strongest I've seen in quite a bit. Obviously, you know, there's communities like Base Yoda really strong. But, you know, Giga Trump is right up there in terms of community strength. And that's a really positive sign that we look for. How strong is that community? How much noise are they making? How much attention are they generating on social media? Giga Trump is doing all those things right. Now, look, it hasn't had a major pullback yet. It's up massively. So in my opinion, I think a pullback would be healthy. And where should we look for something like that to happen? Well, with one horizontal line, I think around here. So that's around, 24, 25% lower. And why is a pullback healthy? Because nothing goes straight up. The faster something goes straight up, the faster it crashes down. Okay, that's like a universal law. So notice how Bitcoin, notice how ETH, right? Even in the bull run over here, looking at 2021, it goes up, it consolidates, pulls back, it goes up, you know, it pulls back here. Just using this as an example, pulls back 36%, right? And that's a major multi-billion-dollar asset. It's not a micro cap meme coin. But anyways, nothing goes straight up. A pullback should be welcomed. It's healthier for the chart. It will lead to more sustained growth higher. Anyways, I mean, this was an epic win, over a 50x. For anybody who called this one early inside of the Crypto Empire Mastermind, and even just from the YouTube video, it still went a few X's. I don't remember the exact market cap it was at in that YouTube video, but yeah, really strong coin, bullish on the whole Trump narrative, bullish on Trump coins. And this is one of the newest ones on base, making a lot of noise and getting a lot of attention. So I think that this one is primed to continue to run higher. And again, nothing goes straight up. So looking for a possible retracement here, and then ideally sustained moves higher, but we'll see how it does develop. We got Giannis Kalintis saying hi, everyone. Giannis, my man, what's going on, brother? We got Evil Ghost saying G Trump on base. Callum, G Trump is where it's at. Go check the community out. Yes, sir. And Evil Ghost as well, supporting Giga Trump more. Do you see G Trump going to billions? So billions is a huge statement. Listen, anything's possible, but the amount of meme coins, the percentage of meme coins that actually go to billions is like 0.001. Right now, recently, Brett just cracked a billy. I mean, congratulations to everybody who held their conviction on Brett. You guys, you know, conviction pays. Like I always say, conviction pays massively. If you believe in something, well, then dig your feet into the ground, dig your toes in, bite down on your mouthpiece, and stand in the pocket and swing. Let them have it. The Brett community did just that. It's over $1.1 billion right now. Conviction pays. Now, can G Trump go to billions? Look, like I just said, it's like a 0.0001% chance that a meme coin goes to billions. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of them created every single day, and most of them fail. G Trump has already had a better performance than like 98% of meme coins out there. I think hundreds of millions would be a more accurate outlook, but I would definitely welcome the scenario where something like this goes to billions. I wouldn't not want it to happen. Do I think it has a strong chance of happening? To be straight up with you, no. Can it go to hundreds of millions? Is that a more realistic outlook? Yes. Because many more meme coins make it to the hundreds of millions of market cap compared to the billions. So yeah, it's just important to have your expectations in line and kind of be somewhat realistic. But good question nonetheless. Brian Regasa saying, "What's up, GOAT? Excited for the future." Yeah. My man Brian, good to see you here. Appreciate your support. We got Michael on Gaga saying, "Hi, friend. I think you're amazing." I really appreciate that, Michael. Thank you. Andy B saying, "Cup and handle." I assume you're talking about Bitcoin on the monthly because I spent a bit of time on that. Very well could be. Cup, handle, breakout to the upside. Hard not for me to be bullish on BTC here. We got Benjamin H saying, "Hi, Connor. Good you're live again. Always good to close the week with your thoughts. Rio still your number one real world asset hold?" Yes, it is. Rio is still the number one real world asset hold. I'm bullish on Rio still. Let's pull up our chart. Okay, we got a bit of a bounce. Rio bouncing right now. Yeah, so again, here on your 12-hour time for let's go to the daily. What time frame was I looking at? 4-hour. Must have been the 4-hour. Anyways, 4-hour bullish divergence. I shared this a while back outside of the private group mastermind. But anyways, yeah, that was the bottom most likely at 125 and still a really good buy. If you look on the daily, I mean, objectively speaking here, draw a diagonal. Maybe we can draw a head and shoulders. It's not perfect, but anyways, I'm still bullish on Rio. Yes, still holding Rio as a position. If you see my new model portfolios, you'll see Rio as like a core position in there. I'm still bullish on this coin. Current market cap is still below $100 million. A lot of growth potential. And in terms of real world asset projects, it's one of the best. Fully diluted 91 mil. Obviously, there's coins like Ondo, which are very popular real world asset coins, or it's a very popular real world asset coin. It's not plural. It's one coin. But, that's at a $2 billion market cap. If Rio reaches that market cap, it's a 20x from here. And I think it can potentially happen. 10 to a 15x would suffice for me, being that, I'm active in the bear market and I spot entries much lower at, say, 12 cents, like I share with you guys here on YouTube back last year in like September. But yeah, 10x from here, I mean, I think that would suffice anybody's portfolio. If you complain about a 10x, I'm not sure what you're complaining about. But yeah, Rio is still bullish on it. To answer your question, let's see. Armando says bull run could end by late 2024 or early 2025. Armando, I agree with you. I just said the same exact thing, so I'm glad we're on the same page. We got Jasper saying, "Hi, Connor. Nice to see you streaming." Jasper, my man, good to see you here as well. Crazy Wallet says, "Hi, guys. What's going on, Crazy?" Armando, the celebrities are controlled psyops to destroy our cut short bull run. Yes, can't disagree with you. Definitely a lot going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of. Or maybe we are aware of it, but we don't have exact confirmation that it's happening. But yeah, I agree with you. It's kind of sketchy with all these celebrities coming back. And, their ultimate fate from all the coins they launch is, like Dan Pena says about Bitcoin, zero. So yeah, I wouldn't touch any of these celebrity coins. And like I said, we're pretty late in the cycle right now. These are all signs we're late. PT Minato says, "Connor, are you a fan of Carrot? Vesting isn't bad actually, and got a Coinbase listing as soon as the token launched." So I'm pretty sure this is Elio Trade's coin from My Pet Hooligan, and it's a gaming project. Carrotcoin.com. Yeah, anyways, I'm pretty sure this is Elio Trades coin with my pet hooligan, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I don't follow him. I'm not invested in it. I haven't necessarily deeply looked into Carrot either. Now, look, I have some people, some friends of mine, some acquaintances who are really, really deep in gaming, much, much, much more than me, and they're bullish on this. So I'm not very well versed of it. I can't say I'm a fan or I'm not a fan, but I have heard good things about it. Hope that helps, Minato. Let's see, my man Spanky. Spanky531 says, Yo broski, what a call on G Trump. I'm up 7x. Looks like it ain't stopping anytime soon. You top G broski. TG off the hook. High alpha energy too. My man Spanky. Glad to hear you're making gains out here. And I appreciate your support. And I love the energy as well. Guys, smash the like button for the energy. We need more of this high alpha energy here. Smash that like button. Let's get some hype in the chat. Let's see. KB says, what's good, Connor? I never catch your live streams. Glad it worked out. Thanks for the alpha. No problem. Glad that you can be here as well, KB. We got S1RYNX saying, what are your top 3 projects to follow? I mean, I get asked this question often, like every live stream, but I have no issues answering it again. So my top 3 projects, I'm not sure what you mean by to follow, but like my top projects, they include coins such as Cubic, which is currently getting smashed right now still. It's not that bad realistically speaking, and it's still up around, say, 6x from where I was buying it back in November last year, my first buys. But objectively speaking, it's obvious. It's obviously pulling back a bit. Take a sip of this water. So it's down 50% currently. But anyways, yeah, Cubic is a top coin of mine, and a lot is happening with Cubic. If you're not in the Discord, if you're not following their X, seeing what's happening with Cubic on X, I mean, it's just constant developments, constantly being worked on, new exchange listings. Everything's going perfectly right for Cubic right now, and price is just getting smashed. So still a very high conviction. It's still my biggest position. Caspa, another one of my main positions. Tau, another one of my main positions. Caspa, like I've said, I think it's going to be like the Cardano of this cycle in the sense where it goes from, say, a few pennies. I was buying it over here at 4 to 5 cents, a few pennies to a few bucks, like $2 to $3. So yeah, Caspa I like a lot. Tau, high conviction. Render, high conviction. Coins like that are my top projects to follow, and also include like my largest positions in my actual portfolio. KB says he's riding G Trump. Thoughts on Marv and Elon? So Marv, is this it? 1 mil market cap. Looks super early. I would classify this as a very high risk play, but let's see this on the 4-hour. Look, if this isn't a rug pull, this looks like a pretty good entry. If I'm looking at the right Marv here. I mean, this looks pretty good. Pump, retracement, basing sideways. If buyers step in, this will go to the upside. And then Elon as well. I think this one's a bit higher market cap. I think this is I think LYX has been talking about this. DexGem's real. I've seen him talking about this on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken. It's running. I mean, this is a really bullish looking chart. It's breaking out here. I mean, this looks good. I mean, the breakout's kind of happening right now, so you're definitely not early. But 32 mil market cap, if this is going to continue to be a winner, it's an Elon meme coin, Elon 69420. It could be a good one. Okay, so yeah, I can't say I don't like this, but I don't own it myself, and it's not on my priority list to go take a position in it, but it looks pretty good. In regards to some Ethereum memes that I've been in for a long time, and going back to how conviction pays, there's Kendu Inu, and this is one that it took months. It took months and months and months and months to pay out. First buying it over here like in March, didn't end up breaking out until May. All of this time, we had to wait for Kendu, but guess what? Conviction paid off. Right? This was called inside of the Crypto Empire Mastermind at like a $3.8, $3.9 million market cap. It's up here at 55, 60 mil. These are numbers, folks. These are real numbers and real gains. And yet Kendu has the possibility to run to $500 million, if not $1 billion market cap. Satoshi Kusama is involved, right? He's active in the Telegram. The rumor was true, and that was the reason why I bought the coin in the first place, right? The whole kind of narrative around Kendu is the fact that Satoshi was involved, and he's going to come on board when it hit a 50 mil market cap. It hit a 50 mil market cap, and Satoshi popped in the Telegram, and he's somewhat active in there, sharing some plans and stuff like that. But yeah, Kendu Inu has real potential to go to like 500 mil, $1 billion, and that would be, if it goes to 500 mil. Even from my like 3.9, 4 mil market cap entry, that would be over a 100x. If that happens, of course, I'm still pretty happy with how it's gone so far. From 4 mil to 60 mil. It's nothing to complain about. A 15x, over a 15x is the entry was actually like 3.8 something. But yeah, right? Conviction pays off, lads. Not all the memes are going to run right away, but if you believe in something, it can pay off. It doesn't always, but this is another example of just believing that it's going to work, and there you go. 15x, 15 times your money. Can't complain about that. Anyways, and there's many people that I know that are up over 100x on this, and they're still holding for higher. Now, in regards to some other memes, there is Cute Cat Candle, which is back. This is so back. It bottomed out. If you sold the bottom, what do I always say here? Bottom sellers are not going to make it. I mean, never lost conviction on this. Like I said in my Twitter spaces, it's been somewhat discouraging being a holder of this, but never lost faith. And here we go, right? Like that sell-off never happened, right back to where it was. And it's looking really bottomed out, and it's looking to make another run. And remember, we have the Base on-chain summer coming up, a huge marketing push from the Base network to get people onboarded using Base with the Coinbase Smart Wallet. QCat Candle is one of these meme coins, which is a serious sleeper pick dark horse that I can see running, back up to its previous highs at 50 mil market cap and beyond that. So yes, I'm still bullish on CCC. I still hold this one, and I'm expecting big things for it for this on-chain summer, for this altcoin season, this altcoin cycle that I'm expecting us to experience somewhat soon. Let's see. We got Redo the Telegram resistance dog right now at 82 cents. Interesting. Coming back. Good to see it. Start to pump because it's been pretty silent. Redo. And what else is going on the meme coin front? There's Boda at 1.6 mil. I don't think this is dead. I get messages, is Boda dead? I don't think it is. And this dip has been bought up on the daily candle. I'm still bullish on Boda. I mean, it had an amazing run already, right? I mean, I was talking about it very publicly down here, went all the way up here, and I guess people have given up. Again, time-based capitulation. This looks like time-based capitulation, these small little daily candles, barely any volume. Once interest comes back, this thing can move really quickly. So yeah, I'm still bullish on Base Yoda. And what else is on my watch list? Dogecoin Glasses Dig up 49% on the day, 400K market cap. Goes right back to the bottom and pumps out of it. I mean, eventually when Dogecoin has its run, I think that this is going to run as well. And Doge hasn't necessarily been moving too much recently. Before the market crashed in March, it made it to 22 cents, pulled back 50% to 12 cents. And, it's holding 15 right now. But yeah, Doge, let's go to the monthly time frame on Doge. So yeah, it's pretty clear in the monthly where this can go. Very obvious supply area at 25 cents here. And then really it's 44. You have 25 cents. You have 40 to 44 cents. And then, above that, it's all-time high territory. And Doge does have the potential of, like, if Elon pushes this hard at some point, this will probably go above $1 this cycle. So Doge obviously is the OG meme coin. And Doge in glasses is a derivative of that. And I mean, look, it's clearly not going to go past this level here, right? Every time it's been down here multiple times and it holds every time. So yeah, we'll see what happens. This one's a slow cooker, and we'll see how it does shape up. Let's address Argo coin AGC. So the Argo coin FUD, what's going on with this one? So right now it's at 42 cents. And let's grab this chart. CCC up 96% on the day. Doge and glasses up 62% on the day. Bread up 20%. Thank you, Base God, 17%. Bubbles on base, 16.5%. KeyCat, 13%. Base is moving right now, guys. Base is moving a lot. So, I mean, if you've been following me, you're probably already pretty active on the meme coins on base on that front. And I mean, it's gonna be very crazy with the on-chain summer. But anyways, Argo coin AGC, there was a ton of FUD about the founder of this project. I mean, the same FUD has been public the past 6 months, but there's one Twitter account which brought it back to light. So how am I interpreting this? Look, this has always been an asymmetric bet for me. It's never been a main position. I have capital deployed in this that I wouldn't be happy if I lost it, but I understand it can go to zero with any investment. Now, with that being said, the FUD about the founder, it's been addressed. So in my opinion, this is like a Brett situation where the market's either going to discard it and consider Argo coin devolved AI as useless and vaporware, or the market will accept the fact that the founder has done this stuff in the past. Right, just like the market accepted how Brett was a cabal coin and 80% of the supply was owned by a small group of people and still had a violent comeback. In my opinion, we're going to experience something similar. The market's either going to reject it and it's going to be trash vaporware, or they're going to continue to build out, their layer 1 AI blockchain, and the market will price in the FUD and move past it. One of those two things is going to happen. Which one will happen? I don't know, because it's still right now in like the deep of the FUD. Chart test at the bottom, but got bought up. We'll see what happens with it. I'm not going to buy this FUD. I'm just going to hold the coins that I have and see it through as an asymmetric bet. That's my strategy. I have my core portfolio made up of my primary core positions with most of my money. And then I have my asymmetric bets in that core portfolio where it's significantly smaller amounts. And all we need is like one or two of these asymmetric bets to play out well. And it covers all the losses and it generates massive profits. That's my strategy. Argo coin has been an asymmetric bet for me. It's not great looking at all the FUD that's happening, but it is what it is. We'll see how the market reacts to it if it accepts the FUD or if it treats it as vaporware. We're going to find out very shortly. But yeah, I know there's probably some people thinking about that, and I have no problem talking about that. At the end of the day, I'm just a speculator investor like everybody else, and we'll see what happens with the coin. Anyways, before I go on too much of a tangent. Hi, mate. Are you bullish on Caspa? And if not, why? Very bullish on Caspa. It's been one of my main positions for the bulk of this cycle, really. Let's see. Sam Bankman Fried Chicken, given an interesting emoji. Let's see. Jonathan, create a separate paid channel for memes. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about a separate paid channel for memes. Let's see. Armando, have you researched neural AI? Yes, it's on the watch list. If we can find it. At least I believe it was on my watch list here. I know it's the green lightning bolt emoji, neural. And yeah, this is a Tau subnet, and it seems to be one of the better ones. Dex Tools doesn't like to load for us. So let's go check out Dex Screener. There's neural, that green cloud lightning bolt. Yeah, this is one of the better. Chart reflects it, right? Market likes this one. A lot of money been flowing into this one. Tau subnet looks good, and fundamentals also look strong. I have not purchased it though. And about Mogul, I have not researched the political meme coin Mogul. Jasper, I will get to your DM. Zane44, bullish on Giga Trump. Amsterdam, hi Connor. Finally get to catch you live. Thoughts on Gamey? $23 million market cap. Okay, it's got a few centralized exchange listings. In regards to the fundamentals, I'm not too sure. I haven't done a deep dive into this. I've definitely seen it before. I've heard of it. I think back in like November, when gaming was moving the first time this cycle, I took a look at it, but I haven't looked at it since. Can't give thoughts. I don't know enough about it. Let's see. Mary77 says, thoughts on ALPH going down only. So ALPH, one of those layer ones, new tech, new generation layer one coins. And yeah, so it's not necessarily surprising why. I discussed this on a live stream for sure, whether it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but why I'm not surprised is just the technicals. The chart was showing it was weak. You had this trend line break, and then you back tested it scarily perfectly, back test as resistance, dump, and then you break the second main trend line. So yeah, the chart was showing weakness, and now thoughts on it, it's in the buy zone. I've had this green demand buy zone on the chart for months, and the price has now reached it. So yeah, it's been going down only, but it's at $1.50, $1.49, and it's in a buy zone right now. And if we pull a fib, it's right at the 78.6 as well. So if there's ever a time for risk reward, it would be now. And is there bullish divergence? It looks like there is, lads. There is. Okay, so this looks close to the bottom. ALPH, it's a good coin. And if I'm going to speculate on what it's going to do this cycle, again, daily time frame bullish divergence, double bottom, right? Prices made a lower low, but RSI is getting stronger. I talk about this in the masterclass. Watch this video if you haven't yet. How to make $1 million this crypto bull run, full 4-step strategy. I talk about this This is my most accurate bottom finder in charts. The double bottom bullish divergence. It's here in a demand zone at the 78.6 Fib retracement on a very fundamentally solid project. Need I say more? And like I was saying, if I'm going to predict, I think minimum this will go 10x. Most likely more, but you know, $15, $20, I think is a very like worst case scenario price prediction, because this is better than the majority of the layer ones in the top 100. So yeah, I think ALPH is a good project. Shout out to Luigi, giving some smiley faces. What's going on, Luigi? KB says, smash the likes for the stream. Scam Bankman Fried Chicken is bullish on Rio. Let's see. Iana says, we will have a nice market increase till elections. If Trump is elected, we will have a second crazy bull run. If Sleepy Joe is elected, we might consider to sell and buy some gold, for instance. Yeah, something like that. Gold, ammo, who knows, man? Who knows? Let's see. Bullish on Parade says, yo, my dude, hope all is well and thanks for streaming. I'm deep in on a new meme called Duco. Never heard of Duco before, but I will look at it now. Duco on Solana. Okay, maybe I've seen this one. Is this one of those? Did like that guy Paulie make this? Looks like it's something he would make. Duco is the cutest pet on Solana, or the cutest Solana pet. So they're making Ponky style videos. Ponky is the new kind of blueprint for all these meme coins to follow in terms of generating attention on social media. But this chart, so again, I don't like to buy green. I like to buy when it's in dead consolidations like it was down here at 0.0015 cents. So yeah, I mean, look, the chart looks pretty good. It's obviously coming out of a big breakout, pull back, breakout again, leg higher. You got to clear this supply area up here. You got to clear this supply area. But all in all, I mean, it's in the midst of a new rally after a big breakout. So it looks strong. And if you're bullish on it, I would look to buy dips. Because again, I never recommend to chase green candles. And that would be over here in this green box. But yeah, good luck bullish on Parade with Duco. Chart looks pretty good. It looks strong. Price prediction on Manta. I'm not too sure. I know this is like it's a VC coin. Scaling solution. I wouldn't expect anything crazy. Maybe like $6 to $8 or something like that. But that's pure speculation. What are my opinions on Aerodrome? So that's the main base kind of liquidity hub at a 550 mil market cap. Let's look at the chart. I mean, fundamentals, it's got the backing of Coinbase and the base network, right? Looking at the chart, so yeah, this looks like a possible bottoming out formation over here. Now, look, I'm bullish on base, bullish on the base ecosystem with on-chain summer coming up. So if I was looking to be a buyer of Aerodrome, I would be looking at $1.03 to 83 cents. I would isolate this one candle here, and I would look to be a buyer. No, sorry, not that one. The close of that at $1.03 to 83 cents. I would look to be a buyer in that range. Same thing with Moonwell, which is like the Aave of the base network, and huge parabolic pump, pulled back. I remember as well. I made a video on Moonwell a few months ago in March when it was moving. And I was like, look, I wouldn't recommend to buy it when it's, because again, I was saying I wouldn't recommend to buy the green. I never necessarily recommend to chase after green candles. And I drew these demand zones on the chart. And I said that, yeah, if I was going to buy it, I would wait until it comes back down into the areas of demand. Well, guess what? It went parabolic. There's the usual people commenting on my YouTube videos saying, haha, you said it's going to go down, but it's pumping. Well, price always makes its way back to the major demand zones. If you guys haven't noticed yet, supply and demand is the most foolproof way of just looking at charts and being able to spot the key areas. I mean, lo and behold, where is it finding a base? Where is it finding a bottom? Right in demand. No surprise. But yeah, Arrow, well, these are your main DeFi plays on base. And if the base network is going to do well and get all these new users with a Coinbase smart wallet, then as the main DeFi protocols, they should also do well. Am I invested in Arrow or well? No. I'd rather play memes. That's just me, though. I like memes better than these DeFi coins. But anyways, that's my opinion on Aerodrome. We got Aloxa saying, yo, hype it up. Hype it up, yo. Connor, how are we going to short the bejesus out of this market on the way down? Well, the first step to do that would be identifying the top in the market. And how we do that, we would look for signs. What signs do we look for? I discussed it in detail, actually, in this 1 hour long video that I uploaded 2 days ago. So you should watch that. Zane says, check G Trump chat anytime for that energy. Yes, sir. High energy. What's happening with Boda and CCC? I talked about both of those in the stream already. And CCC's up 75% on the day. It was just up 100% on the day. Bottomed out, making a hard comeback. And Boda, time-based capitulation, in my opinion. Still think both can come back hard, though. And yeah, Benjamin says, Brett and Andy on base moving strong. I was looking at the Andy on base, and that thing is moving hard. I saw it as the trending list, and I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with this community. I mean, they held strong. They never lost conviction. Another example. I wasn't in this one. I never was, but just another example of a strong community and conviction paying off. You know, I've experienced that with other coins. I talked about Kendu already. Now, there's the Andy on Blast, which I still do hold a position in, but yeah, the market's not necessarily loving this one. Blast in general is an ecosystem with over 2 billion total value locked and just zero volume. Everybody's just farming the Blast airdrop. We'll see if that changes. And if it does, I would expect money flow to Andy on Blast. It's at a very critical support level. And it's still up, I mean, over 4x or whatever from where I bought it from. And, you know, call it like an 18x at the peak. Of course, realize some profits on the pump. If you don't realize profits on a pump like this, I'm not sure you know what you're doing in the meme coin market. But with that being said, yeah, Andy on base, very impressive, and already gave a shout out to Brett. The conviction paid off. First meme on base to 1.1 billion. Very strong. Now let's see how Toshi is doing, because Toshi has always been the kind of second in contention. It was the first in contention, but then Brett kind of took its place as the number one meme. And Toshi right now, this purple box here, pretty sure the default color is purple. Let's just change this to green. The purple or now green box was the demand zone on the chart. It was the area of the impulse move higher. So that's what I would classify as the demand zone, and that held. But yeah, this green zone is where you would like to be a buyer, in my opinion, if you're bullish on Toshi, pulling a bread move and going to $1 billion market cap. And what else is there? Let's see how Pino's is doing. Pino's at 650K right now. Looks very slow. We'll see if volume comes back to it. I mean, talking on the political front, of course, there's Giga Trump. We already talked about that. The main Biden coin is Geo Bowden, and that is currently at 27 cents in demand. So if you want exposure to Biden being, I won't say the word. If you want exposure to Biden being redacted, well, then you can look into this one. And right now it's in demand, in a demand zone at 27 cents. So, I mean, chart, I don't know. I can't get myself to buy a Biden coin, even though if it's making fun of him. I'm not going to do that. I'll buy a Trump coin over a Biden coin any day. But you want to see this hold at 25 cents and it come out of this if you're holding this one. Should do well with the elections this year, but again, why would I buy a Biden coin? Even if it's just a total joke making fun of him. Anyways, guys, it's really late by me. I started this live stream way later than I planned to, and it's now super late into the night. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to wrap up the stream. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for tuning with me until the end. Smash up the like button if you haven't smashed up the like button already. If you're new here to Crypto Empire, subscribe to the channel and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Time for me to go. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Have an amazing Sunday, or if it's already Monday, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. Connor from Crypto Empire, signing out.